In today's video, we're going to be going over 5 different sniping filters that you guys can use during the FIFA 22 web app launch. These are going to be some methods that you guys can use with as little as like a couple K and can easily help you grow up to, 5, 10, 15, 20, 50K really fast. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys drop a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below and drop any questions that you may have down in the comments below and I'll answer them as soon as I can. Let's get into it. So I'm going to be showing you guys all these methods actually on the console version of FIFA 21 just to kind of show you guys the filters I'm doing. Obviously, this will be completely fine to use on the web app and everything else. Now, our first method is actually going to be the low rated rare cards. Now, let me explain what those are. Those cards are going to be kind of like your St. Maximins, your Traores, basically the lower rated cards that go for a lot of coins. This is due to the fact that they're very meta, but it's at the start of the game, so everyone is trying to go for them. So obviously you're going to kind of, get your filter set on them, find whatever their price is at the time. Now obviously it is FIFA 21, so it's going to be a little bit harder to kind of show you guys this method. But right now, say St. Maximin is sitting at, I don't even know, maybe 5, 6, 7K, whatever it is. And all you guys would do is, because he's an 80 rated card or a lower rated card at the start of the game, what happens is people don't know that he's that high in price. They just see an 80 rated, they list him for low, trying to get as many coins as they can, or quick coins, I should say. And oftentimes you'll be able to find a lot of these undercuts, and what you guys can do is just continually keep searching for, his card at that low price until eventually they pop up. Now, obviously it's a little easier for me to do on the console, but you guys can do this on the web app, of course, just by, doing all the little buttons and clicks and stuff. Now, our second filter is actually going to be a fun one, or a little bit different of one, and that's going to be a position change. I like to do positions like center forward to cam, center mid to cam, these kind of rare or these commonly used positions that a lot of people might need for, their teams and stuff. And the reason why I like doing this is because there's such a low supply of them and a high demand of them, that you're able to really be able to find some cheap ones. And even now, it is, September in FIFA 21, and these cards are still going for like, 3, 4, 5K. So what you guys can do is obviously find whatever the price is of the cards. At the start of the game, say they might be 3K. Look to snipe these cards for like 2K or 1K and find these undercuts where you can instantly resell them for more coins. This is a really simple and easy way to get you guys, your coin totals up. You guys can even do this in FIFA 21 if you wanted to. It's really easy. But as you can see, for example, just listed up was one that sells for 2.6K. What you can do is buy that, and you can easily look to resell that for like 3K. And right there, that's like 350 coins after tax. And again, you can do that with basically any of the cards, any of the undercuts that come up. Even right now, I can see if one of them pops up for even a little bit lower. But, right there, a 2.6K one you buy and look to resell right away. It's simple profits and it's little profits, but little profits add up, especially at the start of the web app. Next up, and similar to the position changes, is actually going to be the chem styles. Now, the chem styles are, it's pretty much the same thing. You're looking for, those really high demand chem styles that you're going to look to try and flip for quick coins. You're going to look for undercuts for players who may not know what they're doing, or, just listing up fast and not realizing. So obviously, your rare ones are going to be your Hunter, Catalyst, and Shadow. There's not really a need for you guys to do any of the other ones. But for example, Hunters, they're still super expensive. You guys know they, maxed out at 5K for a while now, or for a while in FIFA 21. So all you're going to do is, again, search for those undercuts on the card. Again, we don't know exactly what the price will open at, so you guys can kind of look for those undercuts, especially at the start of the game. There won't be a lot of supply of them, so that high demand is really going to take them off the market. Just look for any that are a little bit too cheap. You can look to snipe them right away and resell instantly, or even if you want to, you can find all the undercuts, for whatever the price is, and hold, because usually come the first weekend league, these Hunter cards and Shadows and Catalysts, they all explode to extinct because there's just not enough of them on the market for all the players that need them. Therefore, you can make a ton of coins if you're able to buy and snipe them early on. Next up, we have kind of a weird method, I guess. I don't really know what to call it. I like to call it like the 1 to 2K player snipe. This is basically, it's a really easy fodder filter that I use a lot for low budget, kind of trading and stuff. Not that I really did much of it, but at the start of the game, it's very useful. So all you're gonna really do is find like a decent fodder player, someone like James Milner or Jesus Navas was a good one, I think 2 years ago. Basically, find a player that's like maybe 81, 82 rated, and it's sitting at like 2, 3, 4K, and all you're gonna do is simply just snipe them for less. Now, obviously, Milner doesn't go for anything now in the game, but come the beginning of the game when these prices are a little inflated, you can look to just continually try and snipe them. And when you find any of these random players that are like this, there's often not a lot of competition, so you're able to kind of just do this instantly. Again, it's not gonna give you a million coins in a day, but you can get like 300, 400, 500 coins profit a card, and maybe the occasional 1 or 2K depending on who you do, and you can make some really easy coins. Another good example of this was actually Renan Lodi. He was a low tier kind of meta card, he's a low rated high tier card. A lot of people use him in their starter teams because he was decent, 84 pace, 75 defending. At the beginning of the game, he went for about 7K. And you could find so many undercuts on this guy for like 4K, 3K, 5K, and instantly he would just resell at 7K. So again, you might want to look at some of those low rated meta cards. Like I can't tell you who's going to be, but Malin, for example, on Dortmund, he's going to be one that goes up quite a bit. He's 80 rated. Players aren't going to know that he's actually that expensive. They'll undercut him seeing that he's 80 rated, so you'll be able to make some good coins on that. Of course, when the game does drop, I'm gonna come out with a list of like 10, 15 players that you guys can do this with, but this is kind of an example for what you guys can do. Few hours that the web app's out, the first day the web app's out. Again, it's a really, really good method. It's what I make a lot of my coins on, and it's what I'm gonna do because there's just no competition for it, and people are always sniping the big cards or something, or they're sniping like these obvious ones that are, so many people are going to be doing, rather than you can just do a random card, stack up the little profits that add up. And again, at the start of the game, 500 to 1,000 coins a card is a really, really good start. Finally, and probably my least favorite of the list so far, but one that actually does work at the beginning of the game, it's the kit and badge combo, kind of trading and flipping. A lot of players, personally, I'm not one that does this, but a lot of players like to get the badges and the kits of their favorite teams like Manchester United, Liverpool, even some of the FUT popular ones like, I think hashtag United's in the game. So maybe, are they? No, maybe not. I don't know. But like those kind of kits would be good. The Stevenage kit with the Burger King logo. Those kind of kits and badges do very well. So what you guys can do obviously is look to find those kind of kits and badges, snipe them for low. A lot of people will just list them up for 200 coins, not realizing that maybe they sell for like 500, 600, 700, and you're able to make like a decent profit. And like I just said with the last method, those little couple hundred coin profits, they add up, especially at the start of the game. If you could head into EA Play with like 50 to 100K, that's a really, really good start. But yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory for the kits and kits and badge combos and stuff like that. But that's gonna wrap up the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. Get ready for this week. We got some crazy FIFA 22 preparation content coming out. Thank you for the support. Till next time, peace.